WordPress is the platform we use for maintaining and editing our school websites. Now, WordPress is also its own site, and it created an app that you can then use to connect to your school site. So there's a little bit of confusion sometimes about credentials and how to connect to these things. So let's take a look at how the app actually works. So I'm going to launch my phone here and launch the WordPress app on my phone. And just go back because I was in a site. So these are some of the sites that I currently have. Now, with that, when I want to add another site, what I'm going to do is look up into the top right corner and I'm going to tap that plus sign so that I can add a site. Now there are, again, WordPress sites, but that's not what we're using. We're using our own site. So at the bottom here, I need to tap on Add a Self-Hosted Site. So I tap that. Up comes this next page, and I need to type the actual address of the site I'm connecting to. So nothing WordPressy, just your school address. So if I'm going to connect to, say, Parkview, pps.tldsb.on.ca. There we go. Okay, I'm going to tap Next. And at this point, it's going to ask me for my credentials. So the credentials here are not what you log into your computer with. They're not your Google account. They're not really any of your other accounts. This is unique only to the website. So this is going to come up, and typically I go with the first name of the person if I can, or something close to that when we're setting these up. It is not the dot. Like I cannot go Chris.Tyndale here. That would be my network account and also my Google account, but it's completely unrelated. So in this case, I'm actually the web admin, and I have a whole separate account for this. So then I'm going to go ahead and put in my password. And I'll tap Next. Let that log in. And there I'm in. So once that's in and I can see my actual site address sitting there, I'm good to go. If I need to connect to another school site, I could certainly do that. But right now I'm just going to say continue. I'm into the site, and from here, once I'm logged in, I don't need to do that again and again on my phone. I'm ready to go. So if I was going to use this and start creating posts and things, I would just be hitting the little plus at the bottom of the page there. And then I can give it a title. Title. I can give it a story, whatever I need to type in there. And once I'm doing that, of course, up in the top corner, I certainly could publish this. But the other piece I'll show you real quick is the three dots. If I need a photo to appear on my home page here, I need to set a featured image. So I'm going to come down to my post settings, and I'm going to choose at the bottom here, Set Featured Image. That's going to allow me to choose between my WordPress media and my own recent photos on my phone here. So I would be able to set featured images that way. Come back here, publish that story, and it's immediately going to be on my home page with that photo chosen. But in this case, I'm just going to discard that. I get back to my main screen, and that's all I need to do. So that's what's involved in terms of going ahead and logging into your school site on the WordPress app.